Hi everyone, today we'll see the problem. Convert 1D array into 2D array. We'll see the problem statement first and then go through the intuition and then see the code. Okay, we'll see the problem statement first as of now. You are given a zero indexed one dimensional integer array, original, and two integers m and n. You are tasked with creating a two dimensional array with m rows and n columns using all the elements from original. Okay, the elements from the indices 0 to n minus 1 inclusive of original should form the first row of the constructed 2D array. The elements from the indices n to 2 into n minus 1 should form the second row of constructed 2D array, and so on. Return an m cross n 2D array constructed according to the above procedure, or an empty 2D array if it is impossible. Okay, so what actually the problem statement is, we'll see through the intuition and then let's code. We are given with one dimensional array. Let's As per the question, it is 1 2 3 4, and we need to create it into m cross n matrix. We will also be given what is m, will be given what is m and what is n. Okay, in the question itself they'll provide what is m, what is n. Okay, and now what he's telling, if suppose m is 2 and n is 2, you need to make a 2 cross 2 matrix. For to making a 2 cross 2 matrix, you need to have 4 elements at least. Okay, you should have definitely 4 elements. Okay, and if you don't have 4 elements, you need to return an empty 2-dimensional list like this. Okay, okay. Now what he wants to do is, you need to take first 2 elements and put it in the first row, and the next 2 elements in the next row. So every n element should be placed on top of them until all the rows are filled. That's what he was asking. For that, what we'll do is we'll iterate over. We'll take a res variable, result variable. We'll store it as a list, and what we'll do is we'll iterate for each row in the range of m 0 to m, for each column 0 to n. Try to take a temp variable, which should be a list, and try to append values one on one. We have 0, and if n equals to 2, it goes from 0 1. If m equals to 2, it goes from 0 1. Here for first iteration, m equals to 0. What it does, it goes from 0 to 0 and 1. It goes I mean, like it iterates through the loop and tries to add the elements in the temp, and after the for loop is completed, we'll add this temp to the res variable. So first row will be completed, and then going on we can directly do that. Okay, that's what the intuition is, and at last we'll return the res variable. Now let's see how to code. We'll have res, and we'll find length. If length of original double equals to m into n greater than, we'll give a less than m cross n, then return empty two-dimensional array. If it's not the case, it goes down and iterate through. We'll have a temp variable. We'll try to add in the temp variable. temp dot append original of m into 2 plus j. Why I am doing this? For each row, m into n basically. First two elements should be in this, and the next two elements should be in this. So why I am doing this? If it comes to the zeroth row, I will be 0 and j will be 0. So that's not a problem. Okay, instead of m I need to put n, I mean I. So each row you have uh, that many values. I mean, like, you need to take n values for each row. That's what I mean by this condition here. If you take for the zeroth row, I will be 0, and 0 into 2, it's nothing but 0, plus for the first element it's 0. So we try to append the first element is original of 0. Okay, if you go to the second element, this is anyway 0, j will increase, which is 1, will get the 1 index value from the original, so 2 gets appended into the temp variable. Okay, after all this happens, we get m equals to 1. So I value will be 1. So 1 into 2. So go to second row. I mean, like, start from second index. Okay, and j will be 0. So the index value at 2, which is 3, gets appended to the temp. Okay, that's what happens. And then we can directly append the variable to the temp, and we can return temp. Okay. Mm. If it's greater also, we can't put, so I'll put the condition here. They should be definitely equal. If it's not the case, then return a empty list. Oh, they want me to return an empty list. That's why I change it to an empty list. Okay, I'll run this. What's the issue? Mm, oh, return res. My bad. You see, they passed. Now I'll try to submit this solution. You see, we got it. The overall time complexity will be O of m into n. Okay. If you have any questions, please comment them in the comment box. Please like, share, and subscribe.